Okay, Dreamer, please.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are gonna check out floors 86 to 90 right now. I'm gonna show you guys two separate runs. First, we will talk about his skill use, and then secondly, we will review what you should do. But you know, it's roughly the same. For the gear, okay, Karin is on skill cooldown with an exclusive item for additional stats, and then Chris is on skill up. Yeonhee is on attack, and my co-set is on crit. So this is the proper crit gear that I have done up for her. Okay, the reason why I'm using Yeonhee is because she is a great AoE damage dealer, so she can actually kill the mobs that you will face very easily. Okay, you just need to time her ultimate at the right time, and I think it will be very smooth for you. Okay, Chris is here for crit rate increase and also debuffing the boss. So his first skill upon entering will be a basic attack. Thereafter he will cast Fiendish Decree. Okay, it's a very big straight line damage dealing move. Then he will do some basic attacks, and then he will cast Forsaken Lord. This is a very widespread AoE, so be sure to dodge it. Thereafter he will be using Curse Puppet. So you see that purple circle around him, do not go inside the circle. And then he will cast this crisscross attack, and he will summon 2 minions as well. You need to kill the minions ASAP, okay? Otherwise they will do a lot of damage to you. And he also summon about another 6 more minions on the field. Also kill them as soon as you can, okay, because they will all have this exploding mechanic around them. So what you need to do is try to kill them before they explode. If you can do that, then you have more space to run. And then after that, he will do this triple homing kind of targeting AoE on one of your heroes, on your targeted hero. And thereafter, whatever he uses is really dependent on his skill cooldown. Okay, and you just have to react accordingly. Okay, so when you see the crisscross, of course, go to the empty area, and he usually will cast Fiendish Decree after that. Okay, so always be sure to run and dodge. Then he will cast the Curse Puppet again, and you have to kill the first two minions before the other 6 come out, because otherwise it can get pretty chaotic. And yes, they do have an exploding mechanic on them as well, so try to kill them before anything happens. If you do kill all those side minions before they explode, it's also very good if you can kill them fast enough. But I'm not taking any chance here to stay put, you know, and just running around. So it can be a little chaotic, to be honest, because especially when there are so many of them swarming up on you, then that could get a little tricky. So here for Forsaken Lord, unfortunately I ran a bit too late, but thankfully it didn't kill me. But he will mutate your heroes, so just be careful of that. And if he does cast this homing triple targeting AoE on your hero, just run. You can actually stay put so that he casts it on the same spot twice, and then you run. Okay, so that's how I cleared my floor 89. So we're gonna go a little bit more in depth of what you need to do in floor 90 so that you can clear it properly. So for floor 90, what I usually do with Karin is that I run in and then I run 90 degrees from my heroes, okay, so that his Fiendish Decree will cast into an empty space, not hit my heroes, and I'll be okay. The thing here is you cannot run too close to him. You need to keep a distance away from him. Unfortunately, I didn't. Okay, I ran too near him and I did get shackled. But if you don't run too near him, you won't be shackled at all. So that's something very important you need to remember. And of course, don't go into that purple circle as well. Okay, so again, once the crisscross comes out, you can go into the empty area, lure the puppets to you as well. And then for the first crisscross, I think he doesn't cast Fiendish Decree that early, okay, but he will have all these minions casting very big widespread AoE explosions. So if you can kill them fast, which I will show you guys later, you can actually free up that area for yourself. Okay, here he's casting the triple targeting thing, which you can also avoid if you are just controlling that hero and moving out of range, okay, which I'll also show you guys later. Yeah, unfortunately my Karin did die here, but it's okay. Okay, if you have revive and immortal accessories, it's completely fine. Otherwise you just have to dodge better and heal appropriately. So the good thing about using range heroes here is that you can actually target him from that empty area, because as you realize, if you're using melee heroes, you will definitely be in the crosshair and you cannot deal damage to him, right? Because you need to avoid that area around him. So yeah, the thing about using range heroes is you can always attack him from afar in this case, which is really good. So here you realize that I actually attracted all the minions to a certain spot. Okay, I tried to. Some of the minions did go to where I was, and then I casted Yonhi's ultimate, which killed them all very quickly. They have pretty low health. Okay, so a few hits of from your heroes should be able to kill them, and that's one thing you just need to try to manage. Okay, but beyond that, I think you can also manually target them one by one. Otherwise, Yonhi's AoE should be able to get rid of them very easily if you were to, be able to congregate them in a certain area. And with that done, like you see in this case, I'm actually controlling Karin and he's only targeting Karin. My other 3 heroes are away and they won't be affected by this targeting AoE. So it's actually very good for damage purposes. Unfortunately, my Karin did die at the end. But if you can manage to do that, for example, leave your heroes at a certain place and then control that targeted hero to run, you can actually do more damage within that certain time frame. Unlike what I was doing earlier where I was controlling my entire party to run, yeah, you actually lose out on damn damage right there. Okay, so I hope this video helped. Okay, we are going straight into Do Not Be Like Me. So the first thing is to always keep a distance from him, as I mentioned. Okay, as you can see here, my Karin keeps getting shackled because initially I didn't know what was going on. Okay, I didn't know you have to keep a distance from him and she kept getting shackled and it's really not efficient for your damage at all. So make sure you do not run close to him at all. Okay, whoever you're controlling, just don't go near him. Okay, then for this case, if you are doing your ultimates like me manually, okay, because you want to save your ultimates for Steward himself, try to remember to cast them, because if you cast them too late and you miss the window, okay, it's firstly there's less damage in a certain time frame and then you may get hit very severely. And of course, if you are in a very difficult situation, make sure you are very quick to change your targets, because if your heroes start dying, like very soon you will see, my Karin just straight up died from I don't know what. Okay, make sure you are very efficient in changing your targets, because I was a little stunned as to what happened. And this can happen, so it can happen to you as well. So make sure you are changing your heroes and use your pet, because I totally didn't use my pet right there. Okay, so for Masteries, I'm on the red Mastery set. Okay, it's more oriented in attack and also to increase damage from range heroes, because I'm using 3 range heroes, so this is the most efficient way to increase my damage. For Divinity, all maxed on page 1. Okay, always go for the red one, the green one, then the blue one. And finally, for hero potentials, my Kosat is on max attack, my Karin is on max HP and defense, my Chris is on max attack, my Yonhi is on max attack. So a lot of damage output here, but their defenses could be a little low, hence they were seen dying quite a bit. Okay. So with all that covered, I hope this video helped, and if it did, do give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Big shout out to my channel members Christopher, Tom, Gonzalo, Jeremy, Chilin, Fahas, Yamaki, Bilal, Sai and Kong for their support. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much and see you!